Uh, Buenas, buenas. Si sale algo bueno en esta transmisión, lo voy a recortar, lo voy a poner en shorts, TikToks y Reels. ¿A qué va? Bienvenidos, disfrútenla.
She's usually somewhere here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend? Whoa! Where did you come from? That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantry, you may remember. Uh-huh! Let's not lose... Yeah, fair. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently. Oh, and after... Don't know if this helps, but... Wait, what? You know it? I once asked the... Are you telling me that Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the All right. This was the delivery address he gave to the warehouse took one. Of course, with the benefit of... You've got a point. I'm just glad I could help. You mean Mizuki? I can tell that she's in... Really? 'Cause I assume she has always believed the last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. Well done, you took the hint. Now... Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message.
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki!
Oh, thank... So...
Sure hope so, 'cause...
Then that confirms it. So from here on out, stay...
We'll be...
All right.
Whoa. This is, What is it, Mizuki? Figured something...
Nothing new.
Turn that frown upside down. Time to relax.
an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Whirling snow! Ah! Incinerate!
Order guide you.
Shine down! Take flight! Boom boom! Turn that frown upside down!
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last.
Mizuki was right up.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get...
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny?
Harming people.
What is...
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see now that the truth is far simpler. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. And I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I have acquired. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your...
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he...
The second is a fisherman who's developed...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear...
I'm sorry, but you're...
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Losing his anger made him... The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. But after forgetting his fear, he'd... Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the... Emotions are integral to human dreams. And after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Ibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
You... How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where...
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the Traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise. Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong, Quick! After him! Ugh.
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. Sweet dreams! Hup. Hup.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry.
We've been Remember the fragrance? He's turned emerald.
Eat this.
Not only is it...
Oh, Paimon, no.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream.
It's so...
There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but what is it?
Where the light is. If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air. That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand!
Ugh.
Be careful. Every time we draw near...
You! Get rid of this trap!
We shouldn't stay here.
That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope.
What is it?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate by isolating if we want to
Oh, so...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw.
I need to find a way... Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept...
Let it out, Chuya.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Mizuki!
A good cry can work wonders.
Are you ready to... I'll be waiting for you.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you you are too late!
If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
What is this place? Borderland?
To put it simply, this must be how...
Mizuki...
He's trying to turn this... This place is connected. If he succeeds...
Then we know what we need.
Maybe. Dealing with this...
Sweet dream.
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Come on, follow me. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight. Turn that frown upside down. Sweet dreams! Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Inadmissible evidence! Embrace the ice!
I will have order. Gather.
Incinerate!
Illusion shattered!
My apologies!
Now you shall perish!
Motion to compel!
Solidify.
Shine down!
chasing Tanuki. Thank you for... Turn that frown upside down. Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. And thank you for... All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to... The core should be just up ahead. This will be...
Why? Are these sweet?
I just wish we could have gathered some more, which means we're...
No problem!
Sweet dreams! Time to relax.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trance praises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain. The world where I rule.
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
This is order. Stabilize.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All the while, your kind has always thrived by magnifying...
When a human... But this is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of... Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they... regret. And after all, long before the power that you... The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Take this!
Impossible! With just one person's dream? But how? I have been planning this for so long!
Once the false dream he created has... I don't think I ever would have been able to do that.
Don't mention it!
You shall judge...
What? He's still not dead?
Maybe he made his...
So you mean...
We've got to wake up.
But help!
This should be high enough.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes. Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
world remains
It's finally... Traveler, could I pick your brain with... Most people struggle as a result. Heck, there are even... Which is all to say... Even though I call my... Still, after if we can use psychotherapy that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just... Oh, and Steve...
It's a little...
Oh.
Still, then...
Huh?
The moon...
Excuse me! Hello! Please... What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday. Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it. Could we go over your past...
Oh, hello, little... Oh, hello, little...
So sorry! I only wish life could be as easy. Just a little... More often.
greedy of me.
A blade embraces it.
Hello, I am Yume Mizuki, a clinical psychologist. If
Time to broaden the horizon.
Solidify!
There is no escape! Incinerate! Make yourselves a home! Everyone help hands!
Gather!
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Solidify!
Boom boom! Chia! Chia! Inadmissible evidence! Chia! Incinerate! Torn to oblivion!
There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom! Boom boom! Wrap up the flank!
Order guide you!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Motion to compel! The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again. A pleasure to be working. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
All right, let's finish this fast.
Gather!
Illusion shattered!
Whirling incinerate! Chia!
Shoot! All right, let's finish this fast. Out of the way or get blown
Stabilize!
away.
My apologies! Kamisato out! Submit! Inadmissible evidence!
Get blown away.
I will have order. Gather!
Shine down! Ba-boom! Yeah! All right, let's finish this fast. That was quick.